Imagine a marketing channel where you put $1 in and you get $42 out. You'd be spending money on that all day long. It exists. It's email marketing. If you're not leveraging email marketing to grow your business, to reach your existing customers, to bring on new clients, you should watch this video. Hey there, Oscar Colson again with AC Web, and today I want to talk to you about email marketing. It's a great tool that you should be using in your business. It's a little cluttered, and there's a lot of promotional emails coming through, but used correctly and effectively, it can be a great tool to generate new prospects, to nurture existing prospects, to get clients to buy more from you, and to just stay front of mind when you need to be there when they're ready to buy. So here's some ways that you should be using it in your business. There's cold emails to generate new prospects. There's nurture emails to follow up with existing prospects. There's nurture emails for clients, and then there's just nurture emails for contacts in general. So starting with that first one, cold outreach to get new prospects. This is not an easy one, right? It's something that has to be done carefully. You have to be smart about it, using a tool like Instantly and using separate domain name from your regular domain name, because you don't want to get flagged. Actually, with that, let me back up a little bit, because be very careful not to just send out cold emails in volume using your existing domain name. You could get blacklisted, you could get flagged. Best case, you're gonna start ending up in everybody's spam folder. Worst case, your domain name's gonna get like delisted from Google or something. So be very careful about spam, follow the spam rules. Don't send out misinformation. Make sure your contact information's there. Make sure there's unsubscribe options. Do everything you can to make it a legit email when you're doing cold outreach, right? Because these aren't asked for emails, this is cold outreach. It's kind of a touchy area that you have to be careful in, but it is effective, right? If you're getting good lists and you're sending out very carefully crafted emails that are nurturing that first appointment, telling them about your offer, asking them to take the next step, personalizing it so you're talking to them directly, that's gonna help, and it can bring in new clients and new prospects if you do it carefully and do it correctly, and you're very targeted. Know your niche. Know their pain points, know their offer, know what they want to hear, know what it's going to take to get them into the meeting. Don't just send out general blanket information to lots of emails. Don't go buy 100,000 emails for every industry you can think of and send out the same generic offer to everybody. It's just going to get ignored. It's going to end up in spam. Send out very niche focused, very personalized emails when you're doing cold outreach with the objective of getting them into an appointment, into a phone call, into whatever the next step is. Don't just try to sell to them directly either. I mean, maybe if you have a cheap widget product that's like $10 and they can buy it right away, maybe, but I'm picturing this more for like lead generation for services like ours or IT or whatever, where you're reaching out and trying to get the right person in there, get them interested. That email should take them to a landing page that offers them more. And one of the things that you should have there is a lead magnet, whether it's a white paper on how to do something, a free demo, something like that. Now they're putting their email in an opt-in list, right? And now you can nurture to them. And a nurture is sending out a regular email once a month, once a week, depending on what your frequency is and what's working and not working for you. Nurture email is just gonna keep them, like have a series of them, have like 10, right? They go to the landing page, they ask for the lead magnet, you give them something of value, something that's worth them giving you their email, and something that's more valuable than they expected, so they're wowed by it. If you give them something that's garbage, they're not gonna be interested, you're gonna lose them right there. But anyway, then have like a series of like say 10 emails. Like the first one says thank you, the next one talks about your company, the next one shows a problem that you've solved. Have it thought out, right? Educate them, take them through a story each time, kind of trying to get them into that appointment or whatever the next step is. And then once you get them on that appointment, you have a call with them and you send them a proposal, now you can have a separate set of nurture emails that follow up depending on what stage. Like you should be using your CRM through this whole thing to kind of keep track of where they're at in the process and have your emails built accordingly. Once they've become a prospect and you've sent them a proposal, you can have different nurture emails for them. And then once they close and become a client, you can have monthly emails that are going out. That's when you send out like your monthly newsletter that shows your latest blog article, your video, whatever your affiliate ask is, like a referral ask, your offer for the month, your special, whatever it might be. Those are ones that you send out once a month to your existing clients. So you stay front of mind with them and you keep them, you stay in their thoughts, and also you can maybe sell to them more, right? Get more transactions per customer. Make sure you have tools that tell you how many emails were sent, how many opens, how many clicks, how many actions were taken, and have it in the CRM to how many of them went to an appointment, had the follow-up, and so forth. Because you want to, like everything we mentioned in digital marketing, you want to keep track of the data. You want to make small changes to improve outcomes, right? In emails, the conversion rate is how many people open it, how many people click on it, how many people take the action, right? So keeping track of those and making adjustments in your series is good. And this is automation. The cool thing about email too, you can build all this out to be automatic. These tools will help you with reporting and tracking and iterating, but they'll also help you with automation, right? So once somebody asks for that lead magnet, if you don't change the status on the CRM, then it should get the next 10 nurture emails automatically in the frequency that you set. Now, if they set the appointment after the third email and you go in there and you change the status to appointment set, they shouldn't be getting those emails necessarily. Depending on how you build it out, they might not, depends on what you have built there. And also use those emails to support like going into the meeting. Like I had a great one where I did set the meeting and then I got an email saying, here's what you should look at, here's the information, make sure you watch this video. So it kind of primed me and gave me more information before the meeting, set my expectations going into the meeting, so the meeting was more effective. And then also after the meeting, like I just had a great experience with a company that, one, they got me through cold email outreach. That's how they got my business. Two, when they signed me up, they sent me another email, a really good email for onboarding. It had like an onboarding video, it had onboarding forms. So email can be used for marketing. It can be used to help your processes. It can help with follow-ups, and all these things can be automated. So it's a really great tool to automate. It's a great marketing tool with a high ROI. So make sure you're using email marketing in your company. Make sure you're building out good lists. Make sure you're nurturing those lists. You're making sure they're quality lists. If you're doing cold outreach, be careful about it. Try to get them into an opt-in situation so that they can get into a regular flow with you. But make sure you're using it. And again, as always, if you have questions, you want to learn more about it, or you want to have a consultation, reach out to me. I'm here to help.